Yeah, I want to share this depth of insight with you. Believing God that is going to transform the way you think, the way you do things, and the way you look at life. First and foremost, the title of what I'm about to share is Why You Are Old and Poor. Why are men old and poor? For them to be old and poor, certain thing is responsible for it. Poverty is a result. Riches is a result. So in going through this topic, I want you to understand that there are three things in life that is inevitable. You can't dodge them. You can't resist them. You can't fight against them. You can't stop them. But you can be a victim of them. And I'll also tell you how to approach them. Number one is death. Death is inevitable. Every man is going to die. It's just a matter of time. We all, young, old, we all are going to die someday. So death is number one inevitables that man will confront in life. Number two is old age. As long as you're blessed with long life, you are going to experience old age. A child born in 2021, January, is 2 years old in 2022, January. Or is a year old in 2022, January. And in 2023, January, he will be 2 years old. So old age, you can fight it, you can resist it, you can be a victim of it, but you're just sure that it's going to come by. And number three, inevitable, is change. We live in a changing world. Not just a changing world, but a fast changing world. You can't resist change. You can't fight against it. All you need to do is to accept it, prepare for it, and plan for it. These three inevitables, all you need to do to them, number one, is to accept them. Number two, prepare for them. Number three, plan for them. So that you can use them to your advantage. But if you choose to resist them, you'll be surprised there is one war you're ever going to fight in life that you are never going to win. So for that reason, accept it today. Now as I go into this topic proper, I want to share a short story with you. I was a little boy born around the 70s to a family of a nobleman, a noble veteran, a soldier, Mr. Peter Samuel Ayebe. My dad's name is Peter Omadachi Ayebe. He's a nobleman. This man has a noble life, a man of integrity, a man of honesty, a man respected in the society. He served the Nigerian army. He joined the Nigerian military in 1963. He served the Nigerian army fully and he got retired in 2000. I study his life, a close study because he was my father. I learned at his feet. He trained me, so I was able to learn some things from him. And I discovered that upon retirement, he retired poor. Because pension is all you can save in your working days. So he retired poor. And I expect that he will retire rich. Probably having some savings, having his pension coming in. But to my greatest surprise, he retired in 2000. He was not paid his entitlement till 2003. 3 years later, he was paid. Though he's late now, he died 2014. March to be precise. But that is not the point of this story. But why was he old and poor? I discovered that there are 7 things that will make a man grow old and be poor. If you get 2 out of it, you're still going to be old and poor. If you get 1 out of it, you're going to still be old and poor. If you get 5 out of it, you're still going to be old and poor. But all you need to do is to get all of them intact. Permit me to tell you this. I have said it before. Riches is a reward for something. Poverty is a reward for something. Check, money is a reward and poverty is a reward. But now I came to realize that yes, it depends on how you look at it. Why are they old and poor? Number 1 reason why they are old and poor is because they are character bankrupt. If you are character bankrupt, you'll be old, you'll be poor. When you are young, you are expected to invest in your character bank. Save enough of character for the future. Behave well. Let people know you for the right things you do. Not all good things are right, but doing the right thing make you have an enviable character. It's the right thing you do today that will speak for you tomorrow, even when you are not alive. So you must have enough saving in your character bank. So these men are character bankrupt. I mean, my father might not be character bankrupt, and that is why I told you earlier on when I started that it might be that these guys, if you have 1 of this point, you're still going to be poor. If you have 2 of this point, you're still going to be poor. But all you need to strive to do is to have the 7 point. Then you can now be old and rich. Because if not so, you will be old and poor. So he has savings in his character. But the character was always known by people who can't help him. People around him who can help him. No investment for the future. Number 2, he was knowledge bankrupt. In fact, he joined the army with standard 6. No improvement in his knowledge account. He didn't invest in himself. He didn't improve in himself. So he remained at the Kawra. But one thing people don't know is that knowledge expires. Yesterday knowledge will not be able to solve today's problem. So you need to upgrade your knowledge bank if you want to solve today's problem. So he was obsolete in knowledge. He was bankrupt knowledge-wise. So he was not rich because he was knowledge bankrupt. Point number 3, he was skill bankrupt. Skill bankrupt in the sense that he was a driver. He drive big truck in the military. Before our eyes, the big truck was fizzled out, remaining small trucks, to a point that he has to step down to start learning skill on how to drive other things. He has a photography skill, which he drops because of the army. He abandoned those skills. So now photography would have been one of the best photographers in his days. But because he dropped that skill, he became skill bankrupt. The skill he was using was not profiting at that time. So he became skill bankrupt. So in his skill account, he has no saving. He has no improvement. He has no continuous saving or upgrade savings. So he went bankrupt, skill-wise. Then number 4, he was relationship bankrupt. Relationship bankrupt means that he has a relationship among his peers of the same cadre who don't have the capability and the ability to help him, but he has no relationship among the people ahead of him, his superiors, who are capable of rendering the kind of help he needs. So he was relationship bankrupt because his relationship was centered around people at the same level he is. So you must extend your relationship above the level you are to reach out to people higher than you so that they can lift you up. He was relationship bankrupt. Then number 5, he was financial bankrupt. There was no saving, there was no investment, there was no portfolio for the future. We only go from hand to mouth. Every day in, day out, month by month, we receive salary, all get exhausted before the next month comes to an end. So that is the life we're living, from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. So he was financially bankrupt. Then point number 6, he was value bankrupt. He was not offering any value. In his value bank account, it was empty totally. There was nothing to build on. He has no skill. He was not going out to acquire more value added skills that can help him add value to who he is. So he was value bankrupt. So nobody was looking for him. Nobody needed him after his retirement. Then point number 7, he was technologically bankrupt. No IT skills, no modern skills, no technical skills, no mechanical skills. So he was entirely technologically bankrupt. And that makes him poor. So if you are bankrupt in all of this, sure, you are going to be poor. Because God respects potentials. God creates man with a gift, with a potential that God expects men to invest in their potential. So this 7 point, if you see your parent now, check your parent, run this test on your parent. If they are bankrupt in this 7 area, be rest assured that you have an assignment. That upon their retirement, they will depend on you for their survival. Because now, if they don't have this, they are not going to leave anything for us. Now, I have seen people leave estate for their children. Before my eyes, those estates were sold off. They got dilapidated. They couldn't maintain it. They sold it off. I have seen where parents leave luxury cars for their children because they can't maintain them. They have to sell them out. I have seen people leave farm for the children, that the farm became fallow, nobody to farm it. But what we are saying now, that parents must build social heritances that they need to pass to their children. And this social inheritance has to do with your character today, investing in people today, so that tomorrow these individuals you've helped can help your children. Thank you so much. This is what I have to learn from my dad. And he was old and he died poor. He was a great man. He was a noble man. He was a man of integrity, but yet he was poor. And I don't want to do that. So when I grow up, when I get to the point, I started investing in my character so that my children will meet a good name after me. My children will meet a legacy that no man can wipe away. So I begin to invest in my character. And my character is the backbone of my business today. I begin to invest in knowledge so that my knowledge bank will be rich enough to give me the required skills to face new challenges and create more value for myself. Number 3, I begin to invest in my skill bank to see that I can upskill myself, get the required skills as changes comes by. I acquire new skills that can make me match up with the fast growing trend and changes within the environment. I begin to invest in relationship with people at the top, my peers and subordinates behind me, whom I assume, whom I believe will be on top tomorrow, investing in these 3 channels of people so that my tomorrow will be secured for my children. And number 5, I invest financially. I look for portfolio that will speak today, speak in midtime, and speak in the future. Now I invest in my value system, creating values that people can respect, people can follow, that can give me earnings. Now, number 7, I invest in technology. Every single technology that comes out, I try to plug in, whether I need them or not, I invest in them because I know they are speaking and they are going to expose me to the next future. This is what we do to get hold and be rich. I hope you're blessed with this. As you listen to this tape, please do me well to share it with others. Because one thing, if you share it, I just got this thought, I feel like sharing with you because I know you might be going through what I'm going through. I was the firstborn of my house as a May child. I have an elder sister. but I was the first male child of my house. But I took it that I saw my position as a leadership position. So I took the bull by the horn to build a system where I can employ my younger ones, train them in school, and set them to have this entrepreneurship mindset of building an empire. And that is what we all must do to leave a legacy for our children. Don't go bankrupt today, because tomorrow, what you regret for tomorrow is what you refuse to do today. So invest in this 7 area and let your bank will reach with this, and you will never run dry. In old age is a time for us to rest and enjoy the fruits of our labor. But if then we're going to be eating the agony of regret, the pain, the burden of procrastination, the burden of not taking steps, then it will not do any of us good. That is why men these days die for heart attack, stroke, stress, and all the rest, because they never invested in their future. So do it today. Share this video with others, and make sure that this audio, you play it from time to time to know what step to take so that you can grow, hold, and reach. Because why? God wants us to grow, hold in a good old age that we will be blessed with everything. Thank you. I see you in the next topic.